Hey folks, it's Jumpin' Quails, and welcome back to more Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. This is our God King campaign, I think part 9 now, if I'm not mistaken, because the last episode should have been part 8. Last we left off, we had a very uneventful recovery. Unfortunately, with the major loss of the Valkyries, we lost pretty much our entire army. Literally, our entire army. So, that kind of screwed us over. We pretty much have gathered, or we've recovered decently from all that. We have around 315 men. We still need to pull around another 70, but once we do, we'll be good to go. One thing I actually, this button right here, I never see this button for some reason. So yeah, I finally noticed the button, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to pressing that button, so you guys watching this don't go crazy seeing me click on every single individual. And we'll save you guys hearing me click a lot of the times. Unfortunately, I don't have a quiet mouse, and my last one broke down on me, and I bought the wrong kind of mouse, so I'm hoping eventually that'll get fixed. Maybe around Christmas, I have no idea. But yeah, we're just going to keep picking up a bit more, and once we do have all the units that we possibly want, I'm actually going to go ahead and declare war, or actually just pretty much go over here and start harassing the wonderful Aserai to force him into peace with us. She's getting attacked by, I don't know if she was caught. It looks like a larger army was chasing her. And unfortunately, it looked like she was just caught there. These two are still fighting out, but that's fine, because honestly, these are... I don't know why they're fighting, because every single time they fight, they can't really recruit troops anymore. We're going to pick up all of these wonderful units. There we go. We're going to see if there's hopefully any units over here. I don't know where the rest of my parties are at, because everything was kind of just chaos. They were all over the place. Another 5 units, pick them up. We need to get a lot more horses. Unfortunately, we did lose a great deal of our horses when we lost that battle, so we'll have to definitely buy some more. As it stands right now, unfortunately, we still do have cheats enabled, so apologies. That's why the inventory screen takes so long to open. We have a lot of sumpter horses, which do help, but with 385 men in the army, it's not going to be anywhere from what we need, so... I don't know, we'll see what happens with that. If it does become really cumbersome, I'm definitely just going to ignore it. But as of right now, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. So we have some passive experienced troops, or passive gain from our troops, so we might as well just upgrade them while we can. None of our Sturgian... Oh, we do have a Sturgian female archer ready to go into the horse archer, so we'll go and pick that up. The Itanians are all going to go into the archers themselves. They're going to be entirely our archer force because they don't really have anything that I want. We're going to go ahead and just move the bowmen down at the bottom here and just keep them there. Maybe we should move them up here, actually. I think that'd be a little bit better. Or at least below the actual female archer. I think that's the best organizational thing for me to do. And yeah, we're going to stomp that there. We should still have, I think, another 2 war horses to work with. I'm not entirely sure. But let's see, what do we have to work with? We do have we do have 2 step war horses that we have to work with. We're still making at least 1,000 gold a turn, which is pretty nice. Definitely could be better, and something I do hope to increase as time goes on, but we'll see what happens there. No troops to pick up here. Let's see. The reason why I'm not spending a whole lot of time, I could obviously go there immediately, but the fact that I don't have a full army yet makes me really want to, because even having around, an extra 50 troops can really determine whether or not an army, whether or not you can win a battle, even if they're low tier. Not so much with the Valkyrie and the Ancients, because their units are just absolutely insane, but these units seem to be a lot better than the base units in the game, so we'll work with what we have and hopefully, just go from there. Let's see, but hopefully we should be able to pick up some more or enough units here. Everyone's kind of picking up units wherever they can, so there's not a whole lot to go around. Partially because, again, there's just so much. Once we do pick up this final city down here, there'll be a lot more units. But for the time being, it doesn't appear like that's the case. But we'll see. Having three factions kind of trying to roam around and pick up a bunch of units wherever they can. That village is being raided, so I assume they're actually finally... There's an army. Alright, there's an army of very few over here, so that's cute to see. They just raided the village, which it looks like they're going to get caught here and fought by that army. I think they have them pinned. They can easily just attack them, which it looks like that's what's going to happen. Hopefully. I didn't realize they could ride up on that mountain range. They're literally riding through the mountains. It's fascinating to see. So another 45 units, we should be good to go. I can't imagine... They should be able to catch them. Yeah, there we go. So there goes that army. That should be a nice little prisoner for us. There's only one individual. Not sure why he was that deep into our territory with just the one party. How is the diplomacy looking, though? If we were to just force for peace, only 510 with the Vlandiates. Nothing's really happened with them, so not sure what's going on there. I don't even know. The game likes to always have you at war with 2 people in your own faction, when that whole thing was implemented. I do have a governor here, don't I? I'm fairly positive I do. That's garrisons. I want to look at fiefs. Yeah, no, I think our brother is, currently handling the garrison. or the governing of the city, so that's perfectly fine. Oh, here we go. A whole bunch of units, 22. Pick them all up. A lot of battalions. Don't know how many. I probably have too many battalions now I think about it. Maybe I don't. It's still, actually, no, we have a whole lot of infantry. I thought we had a little less than what we did. So that's fine. Never mind then. Ignore me, folks, just being a little foolish in my in how much I think we truly have. Battalion youth all going to go into archers, but you're going to have a whole lot of archers by the end of this. And hopefully it'll be one of the best archer forces, if not the best archer force in the entire... in the entirety of Calradia. We're about to show the world what exactly happens over here in the southwest. Picking up some more. We're getting so close there. I know, folks. Oh God, you want to see some action? I want to see some action. Don't worry. And about like Keegan. Listen, I think you're a little off base there, pal. You might want to quickly reconsider what you were doing. I don't appreciate my we've got enough. You know, this is a good amount. We'll probably take prisoners anyways. There'll definitely be some units that we want to attack here. But we're just going to go ahead and did he get the raid off? No, he canceled it. But yeah, we're going to force them pretty much out here. They want to come across this bridge. Ooh. And this is where we want to do our things. This is what I'm talking about here, folks. Is fighting an army of this size here will be pretty good. I'm just really slow, so I don't know if I'm going to do. He's going to go back to fighting them. Where is he going? He's going to go siege Cormac. Lavinia is probably going to hopefully drop him off of Keegan there. I hope. We already have more. Yeah, we might as well fight him here. The balance of power is actually split even, which is that's not terrible, but we're not in a terrible situation ourselves. We have a whole lot of shielding with swords. We're going to put them to a shield wall and just essentially have them hold. We don't have a whole lot of archers, unfortunately, but I don't think we should be in any trouble when it comes to this actual battle. We'll definitely lose some people, but I don't think in any amount we'll be in a dangerous situation. So I don't know who's going to charge, so at the time being, I'm just going to keep everyone in a line here and shrink them down to a shield wall. They do have... Is that 35 archers? I can't really see properly because the numbers are... Yeah, it looks like 35 archers. But we're still going to stick them in a shield wall anyways.
Form a shield wall!
Where is the horse archer? So yeah...
Archers! Cavalry! Move!
I don't know. I'm going to have to make sure I go ahead and actually split apart the horse archers from the archer force, because for some reason they want to do that. I can't say why for sure. It's a little interesting. Let's see if I can get something done here on their horse archers. Just want to kill them off real quick if I can, without putting myself in major danger. There we go. All right, that's 4 of them. He's just hitting me with his fucking... He's hitting the ass of my horse. I love seeing this wall, though. This shield wall looks amazing. I like how they use the testudo formation. I think that is a testudo, right? Where they raise the shield, or the men in the back raise the second line, raise the shield above to kind of protect from plunging fire. I think that's what it is. Hopefully I'm right. Let's see. Their horse archers are riding up again. They're not going to be too much of a threat. One thing I don't want to do is ride into the Aserai force with the horse, because they tend to have a whole lot of spears, more so than the Empires. Sturgians and... Let's see, what are they doing here? Yeah, the shield wall should easily hold. I don't know if our archers can shot off. I think they do have the uphill advantage. I can't say for sure. But we'll see what happens here. This shouldn't be a bad thing, yeah. They're just... The shield wall looks so nice. I do love it, though. The fact that, again, our Tier 2 Sturgian units do automatically have shields, which is just really... It's I want to say overpowered to a certain degree. Let's see if I can get the horsemen before they can ride into the lines, because that can kind of ruin things a little bit. Should probably get the shield out since they're... Let's see. Actually, no. We'll get the two-hander out. We gotta make sure they don't get around the lines, which is the biggest issue with the shield wall. It's typically pretty compact, so they can get around... Getting the guy off the horse would probably help. All we really gotta do is just break one side of it and we'll be fine. Yeah, there we go. It's already going pretty well for us. Only 13 deaths so far, with their numbers quickly rising. We've got a lot of casualties, a lot of wounds, but don't get me. I won't ignore that. Yeah, their infantry lines are just breaking, so I'm just swinging away. Okay, they got around. I swear, every time I think I clear one of the flanks, it's just more appear out of nowhere. I think they like to purposely try to keep flanking. Uh-oh. Maybe things weren't going so well for the lines as I thought. That's interesting. I thought we were doing better. Oh, come on. Alright. We're getting in the thick of it, but we're still doing fine. We're still in this. Think of the XP! Think of the XP! Alright, I'm getting shot. It's not good. Come on.
How is morale not... How are they not breaking for morale? It's super weird to see that the enemy still holds on after all this. Because usually morale breaks tend to kick in by now. I just chambered that. I've actually never chambered something like that before. So yeah, we're gonna get into the lines here of the archers. Since they have no shield, which should be fine. We're just going to town. We're going to town with these archer boys. They're just shooting away, but that's fine. They can't shoot me. They don't have enough of them. Okay, maybe I should probably get the shield out of safety. Yeah, let's get the shield out. It's a little dangerous to not have it out. Okay. Wow. I think we have archers alive still. I think our entire, the entirety of our infantry are down, but we still have archers up. Who are you? Who is this? Forest Maiden? She has a pole arm? I didn't realize that archers had pole arms. Okay, but yeah, we lost 54 casualties. That was to kind of be... I actually expected it to go a little bit better. I thought the lines were going to hold more. I guess I just got flanked a little too much. Perhaps it's a better idea for me to not use, what's the word? A shield wall. Because I think shield walls tend to force them to be a little bit more compact, and they always get flanked for no one noticing. Let's see. Buddy, I need you to give me that shield of yours. I need that shield to break. I need it to break. I know I do major damage to shields. It's really just these guys left. Come on. Don't get up. Just die. Who's still... No. Don't just die. Who's still alive? I gotta wonder who's still alive. Let's just charge all of our remaining injured our armies in. Let's see. We had a whole lot of promotions there. Just a lot of deaths, unfortunately. More so on the infantry side than the archer side, which is to be expected. I don't know why someone's just all the way back here. I really don't know. It's weird to see how the archers actually lasted longer than the infantry. I thought the infantry would have held, because I think our the first battle we had against the Aserai, we had similar numbers, and I think we stomped them. So I'm going to try the next major battle without a shield wall, see how that goes, because they didn't have a whole lot of archers for me to be concerned with. We're going to take them prisoners just because we're in war, and I want to see if I can force them into peace here, but not really anymore. Troops, they have a whole bunch of veteran archers. I think they took them as prisoners from the villages, right? Where did they get all these? Yeah, interesting. I guess these are villagers. I don't know how the army has this, unless they immediately took them from Cormac that quickly. We have a whole lot of prisoners. I don't want any of their units, though. None of them really stand out to me as being exemplary. The caravan, no, not caravan guards. I thought they had horse archers, but I don't quite remember. I guess technically they are horse archers. Heavy recurve bow with piercing arrows. They're interesting. I guess it wouldn't be too bad to recruit, if we can. What do these guys have? Step war bow. So not terrible. What's their skills? They have a riding skill of 130. I'm just looking at their max units and a bow skill of 130. What are our units looking like here? Riding skill. So, our horse archers are still better, so I probably won't touch them. And let's see. A whole lot of promotions, though, so let's just go ahead and put them to use. Frankly, if we had more archers, that probably would have gone better, I think. But we have almost all of our infantry force just wounded right now. We have literally no infantrymen up and ready to fight. I think we have three infantrymen, or technically 6, because these guys are still infantry. A whole bunch of battalion youth to upgrade. Unfortunately, not as many upgrades for the battalion youth to get them to archers as I'd like, but we'll make do with what we have. We can upgrade the 2 of them into the horsemen, so we'll do that. It gets 7 of them into the horse archers. Obviously, upgrade our battalion Pheonals here. Get them into the rangers, and get these into the Pheons. I don't know why I have an X-wielder, and I might have made a mistake there in upgrading one of the units, but we're going to let them go because I don't want them, just to keep things simple. And we now have 3 of their prisoners. One thing I do need to start doing now is recruiting more men, since I lost a lot. Unfortunately, they have 2 lame Aserai horses. I don't know if they're going to be able to get healed by my skills. If they do get healed, that'll be a great thing to see. Otherwise, we'll just toss them away or sell them off, whatever happens first. Let's see. Any troops? They do have troops for us to pick up, so we're going to do that. We probably are going to want to go back and see if we can pick up any more Sturgian troops, just because they kind of took the worst of the worst there. There is a village all the way down here we can actually go check out real quick. So we might as well go do that while we can, because I'm sure it'll have plenty of units. I said it's so far out of the way, I can't imagine why it wouldn't want to be. Make peace with Vlandia. Do we have to give them money? I don't think so. So yeah, we're going to do it. It doesn't say we're paying them anything for tribute, so we might as well. Yeah, I can't imagine why that wouldn't be the case. Are we paying Vlandia anything? Oh, we are paying them. Why would you... No, we're going to go back to war with I want to go back to war because we keep paying people money. That's exactly what I'm trying to avoid doing because we have tribute payments of negative 1,000 now. Obviously, the Aserai, we'd be paying, despite the fact that we just took prisoners from them, we'd still be paying them more. So we really do have to take some stuff from them in order to really get that number to actually I want them to pay us. I'm tired of paying people, essentially, is what I'm saying. But we'll see what happens with all of that, of course. We're going to see what troops, plenty of troops here. I'm going to recruit all here except for the axe wielder. Right, yeah, because these are all units I want. So that's going to be a nice chunk of units there. Again, want some Sturgian units here to really balance out the army. I don't want to go so heavily into archers. Having some infantry definitely is going to help. I think we should have... They're just really going after Keegan here, which is annoying. I might just have to give Keegan up because that's too far away. Hopefully someone else can get over there in time. But until that happens, who knows? Yep, I think they... Did they do it? Is it raided? No, I think someone was over there to stop them. We really just want to hold the bridge at this point. I think that's the best thing we can do. We can honestly just try, once we get most of our units healed up, we'll probably go back through into their lands and start actually sieging cities and castles, because I think that's the best way to turn things around here. But yeah, a whole lot of units over here to pick up. Hopefully these three can pick up some Sturgian units, because I do need some more. I'm sure I have plenty of a whole bunch of battalion youth here ready to get promoted. Yeah, just based on these numbers, we do have a decent amount of archers, already like 100 plus. So we should still get some more battalion units. I don't know. Considering it, just a little confused on what I should do. Almost no Sturgian rogues left, because I think most of them died or were promoted off. Sturgian female archers into the... Yeah, I guess they can use lame war horses. I don't know if that really affects the speed of what theirs. I guess it just automatically gives it to them. So pick up the units here. We're going to head down to this little... I didn't mean to buy anything. I'm going to exit out of that. Head to this little trifecta, this little triangle of villages, since they're so compact and right next to each other. It's so easy to traverse. And go from there. Beni Zalal. So these guys have... they're really good for the horse archers. Whole bunch of people here. That's what I love to see. We're probably going to go this direction so we can just kind of bounce here to the city to there and go recruit all. There we go. Only 20 more people and we should be at full strength. Or at least I guess we should be at the full capacity. Whole lot of units here that we're going to pick up. 14. Only pick up another 5 more. We should be able to pick that up from Svine here. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. If this is based off of... I'm sure this is based off World War culture and pronunciations, but I'm probably butchering that, so sorry, not sorry. Welcome to the American education system, where we are taught English and Spanish, other languages too, but primarily English. And yeah, English is my only language, and I consider myself terrible at it. I hate English. I hate languages. Why can languages just not... Can we just communicate like telepathically, like always understand what we're saying? That makes things so much easier. Screw languages. Her ransom was paid. I don't know. I guess I paid money? I don't know why I'm paying money. I didn't want that to happen. Oh, they're already sieging. So what is the size of her army then? 463. Don't know if that's a whole lot. Definitely gonna want to head over there now that we have full capacity in our units. Now, one thing we should probably do first here is see if anyone can really... Yeah, let's get I Am the Prince back on the road. I don't know. Where is she at, actually? Let's figure out where she is first before I... Where is she at? She's all the way up in Vlandian, so I'm not going to have her... Oh, no, she's at peace. Okay, she's peacetime. I don't know why she's all the way over there. It confuses me that she spawns all the way up north. It really kind of screws their ability to recruit quickly, too, because, obviously, the troops down here replenish quickly as hell. And with them not being a vassal or a mercenary group of, I guess my clan not being a part of Vlandians, essentially, it's really hampers their ability to recruit up there. Cattle of the Black is captured by... Guys. Please stop. They're making this so difficult. We're gonna... I guarantee you I can fight off another army like the size of myself. Hopefully things will go a bit better. I just don't understand how they keep losing. That was 463 men, Unikid's army. That would be why. 640. Can't fight that in realistic terms. Don't think I have anyone near. Gwenaine is the only person near. I'm not sure where she is exactly. Let's figure out where she is. She's running to Ain Balek Castle. I assume she's coming from over here then. So let's see if we can meet her at the bridge. We're getting closer. 1 day and 10 hours. 23. Okay, yeah. So I think she's over here. Unless she's just generally faster than me. But we're going to want to wait and fight her fight them out in the open here. Preferably actually in the desert, because I think that would give us a little bit better maneuverability. But yeah, we're going to fight them before they can get over here, because I think they're coming to do something here. Yeah, let's go ahead and stop his army in this tracks. we should have more than enough men for this. I'm not feeling too bad about it. They have a whole lot of prisoners, so if we do end up losing people, they'll have pretty much all of our units that we can just pull right back anyways, so it's not going to make too much of a difference. And their troops are primarily infantry, so we have the ranged advantage on them. We're definitely going to want to use it. Yeah, just not a whole lot of archers in the army. They do have some horse archers, which obviously is a little scary, but they're running from us. They do not want to fight, but I think we hopefully should be faster than them here. So yeah, they do not want to fight us, despite the fact that they have more men, which makes me a bit happy. Yeah, sure, thank you for telling me about the battle. I don't care about it. You know we're at war, surrender or die. Let's get right into that. Let's just... They've got about 40 more men than us, which isn't half bad. Which isn't half bad at all. And I like the odds of that, honestly. I think this will go well. It should be out in the open desert too, so we shouldn't be instructed by anything. We do want to go ahead and use the terrain to our advantage. I'm not sure how far over I can move my individuals, but we're going to move all the bowmen on top of this hill over here. Hopefully we don't hit a dead end. And sticking them about right here should be a good thing. And then remove the infantry behind. We're not going to move the infantry into a shield wall this time around. I once again have forgotten to separate my horse archers into its own separate thing. I assume this is cavalry, which I should be careful of because I don't have the longest polearm. Is that cavalry or is it the Mamluks? Oh, that is the Mamluks. Okay, so their bows are coming out now. We're going to harass them while we can. Hopefully the archers get some shots off. Don't shoot my horse, asshole. We're just... Come on. Okay, I don't know what's happening. They're hitting my horse. Don't stab my horse, fuck you. They're kind of riding into the lines already. They're not charging us, which actually isn't half bad. I like to see that. I think it makes things a little bit easier for us, per se, if they're not charging. Maybe I should get their horses. Okay, they're done, and another one done. Okay, so they aren't charging, which actually gives us time to move up our units here to this hill, which frankly I think is the best case, because it allows us to really just shoot down on those they're approaching. And I don't know, per se, how many recruits they have in these armies. I don't want to say a whole lot. There's a lot of armies in this, or I guess a lot of parties in this army. But yeah, it doesn't look like they're using a whole lot of, we have that many horse archers already? I thought we had less horse archers than that. Okay, that's not half bad. What, do I do a math right? Is that 8 of them? 8, 9? I can't do math. It looks like 9 of them. Either I can't do math or I can't look properly. So yeah, out of 121 archers, we should be more than fine. I don't know where the fuck did we get in. I was gonna say that's not our. I was gonna say, how do we have an Imperial crossbowman? Where did that come from? So we have archers firing down on them. They have already lost the majority of their horse archers. So I'm not too worried about that. Let's see. Maybe we should move the archers just a little bit closer. No, that is archers. There we go.
Forward!
Not sure if they're getting a whole lot of shots on. I might just want to tell them to... Okay. We move them a bit closer. Just a bit.
Footmen! Forward!
But for now, I'm going to have them hold fire, just because they're just until they get back into position. Because I don't want them wasting their shots. I don't know how many quivers they carry, but in case the Battanians don't carry a whole lot of quivers, let's see, how many can I see on them? I see 1 quiver on the... They always have a quiver on the black hip, but I don't see... Oh, they do have 2 quivers. Okay. So this is where we have them resume fire. They should be closer and actually able to fire now properly. I'm not too worried about losing so many archers because they don't have a whole lot of their own. They're really focusing on the horses, unfortunately, so... Maybe I should just kind of play a little stupid game here. See what I can do against those horse archers, because they are a bit scary. That woman did not stand a chance. I'm gonna go also see if I can just harass their cavalry here, get them to get into archer fire, because that might be the best thing I can do. I need to play a careful game about actually getting to lance battles with these guys. They're definitely scary and don't want to. Okay, so they just crashed. Okay, they crashed them into our lines. Not as terrible as I thought that was gonna be. Let's see if I can ride through and stop this next thing. There we go. Are they charging us? I can't tell what's happening. I have no idea if they decided to charge here or not. No, they still don't want to move us. Okay.
Hold fire!
I don't know what's going on here. I don't want to move them too close. Okay. We're going to inch them just a little bit closer again. We're going to keep inching them. Don't know why I have 2... Oh, I guess technically because my wife can also Guanine. Hopefully, I'm again pronouncing that right. Probably not. Can we get this horse archer before he gets back to his lines? Hopefully we can. Yes, we can. What about you? Oh, she went to block. Okay, fuck these archers. Hold on. I don't like these archers at all. If I could hit any of them, that would definitely help. Okay. They're throwing javelins at me, I think. They've, again, just thrown more cavalry into our lines. Who are you? Who is this person? The Maz. I was gonna say, you definitely don't look like a normal unit. You're definitely a hero. They're just gonna maul him to death now. I don't know why they just kind of charge into the line like nothing's gonna happen to them. It's a brave attempt. Alright. Why do I have cavalry holding arrows? Okay, hopefully now they're within range. How many men have we lost so far? Only 2. It's not bad. It's not even from my party either, it's from the others. Let's see. We're just going to sit here for a bit longer, see what happens. Hopefully they will start to charge. The AI seems to have been approved. I don't know what's going on, but the AI just does not want to charge, even after just getting peppered with arrows. Typically, they just charge after a while. It's just they don't want to. Yeah, they just want to sit there. They don't even have that many... I don't even see that many shields in the army. There's a charge. Okay, I actually don't know how many arrows we have left, which is a little concerning, but... Yeah, I see people picking up arrows, so I think they've already exhausted a lot of their arrows. I'm going to make sure I have the infantry here ready to just kind of move up real quick to protect the archers. They don't have a whole lot of cavalry left, so I'm not too worried, and we should have enough infantry to really hold the lines while I get around and slice them in the back. I'm not going to put them to a shield wall so they don't get around them this time. Just hopefully they're going to last long enough to actually do some damage here. Let's see. The numbers aren't dropping a whole... They're not dropping too quickly. As soon as I see them really cross that area... Yeah. Alright, now we're going to move them forward. We're going to kind of ride around and slice them in the back where we can. Where did they come from? Sorry? I think I want to say those people just came out of nowhere. I'm going to harass their archers here. Just a little bit. I don't like archers. I don't like enemy archers. Enemy archers make me... Oh, that's right. Reinforcements are coming. Okay. So within their... That's what happened. It was reinforcements that had actually spawned in. So we're right in their spawn areas. So I'm actually going to get off my horse here. Okay. And I think they've gotten through the line, so I'm going to just kind of get in here swinging. I'm going to get in here swinging. I think we're doing fine. Yeah, the defender army is just dropping quickly. There we go. We got 27 deaths for our own party. That horse, that man got hit in the leg. That horse got hit in the... Don't you hit me. I'm breaking ankles, baby. Alright. Nope, let's hit you off that horse. Hold on. I'm too good, baby. Who's next? You? Yeah, you're next. I think... Okay, so yeah, I think having them not in a shield wall worked better this time. I don't want to say... I also don't have enough data to confirm that. Let's see, though. 31 deaths. Only 1 archer died this time. I didn't realize we were actually so close to the reinforcement rate, so that was probably my mistake. I wouldn't have... Oh my god. Jeez, that man did not stand a chance. Alright, so... Yeah, that wasn't half bad. That was a really good battle. 50 deaths overall in the entire army, so out of 650-ish men, 20-ish men, we lost about 50 of them. A lot of wounds, obviously, which is to be expected, but a whole lot of people were just freed, which is good. We're going to take all of them prisoner, because that should increase the, or that should decrease the amount that they're going to pay us. Any troops that we've lost, we can pretty much just make back up. So I think I lost, what, 30 troops? So we're going to just pull in some of the higher tier units, because, again, it's just pretty much free units. Almost all of our marauders just became spearmen, which is insane to see. I love to see that. We have a whole lot more of our veteran warriors at this point, which they just look... I'm starting to like the look more and more. Every time I look at it, it just gets better. A whole lot more archers now, though. I think all of our Battanian youth just became archers, which is... That's a lot of archers. That is a scary amount of archers. But that does just mean our infantry numbers dropped drastically. So we got to be aware of that. We don't have that much infantry anymore. If I have to look at the numbers, really not enough infantry. So we have, I'm just going to say we have 90 there, we have 30 here, we have 90, 30, 40, 160. So we really have only about, I want to say 160 infantry, which frankly means that the rest I want to pull in is going to be entirely infantry. I think we have a lot of archers. I think we have more than enough archers. So we're going to take in, why do they have... I don't know why they have Sturgian. Where did they get Sturgian troops from? Where are they getting Britannian clan warriors from? Where are you guys getting these units? Oh, maybe that was from one of my parties. Cause yeah, that would make sense because they were recruiting up north. Sturgian mounted bowmen, we will take them since they are a little bit rare and require stuff. The female rangers. Let's see. Well, let's pick up the Sturgian, all these Sturgian units first. That's definitely what I want to do. Marauders, pick up the Marauders since they're above the rogues. I guess we'll pick up the Rangers. The Forest Sentries. They're not the best. Oh wait, are they? I forget how they compare. 140 bow skill, 160 riding. 160 bow skill, only 80 riding. Yeah, that's weird. It's a weird trade-off. You just pretty much you're giving up riding for bow skill, but it's so much more riding than bow skill. I don't know if it's quite worth it. I don't want to take any more of the Britannia units, so I don't think I'm going to. Maybe I should just take the Forest Engines. It's just free horse archers. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to. I know I should, but I don't want to. I feel like that's a bad choice. So we just picked up more units so we can hold. So what, 250? We're going to drop off 10 more units? Is that enough? It should be enough, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's more than enough. And we're not going to pick up any other prisoners. Maybe... Yeah. They have Kuzay horse archers. Horse archers aren't half bad. It's pretty much the same as what we have. You know, we will take the horse archers. We'll take all these horse raiders, these Kuzay horse archers, just because they're pretty much on par with the horse archers in our army at the moment. These heavy cavalry, if we can recruit them, let's do it. We'll take the heavy cavalry. We might as well. It seems like a worthwhile trade. Tribal warrior, definitely take that. Another horse archer. And yeah, I think that's where we're going to settle that one. That was a pretty massive victory. We have, what, 6 of them? I can't do math once again. 6 of them in our custody at the moment. Lame war horses, which, again, really sucks. You hate to see lame war horses, but I think I can still give them to my units, despite the fact that they're supposed to be lame and weaker. Now, the question is do we want to go ahead and follow through? We just took a major victory against them, and we definitely do have some wounded men, but once they are wounded, we'll have our army will be back up to strength. So... I'm thinking we go ahead and, you know, I don't know how much time we have left. We're already over. That took us well over. But I think for next episode, we actually go ahead and try to take the castle there. That might be the current strategy, might be the current strat. Let's see if we can change this quickly. Just, I'm going to see. Can I change them into the... I can. Okay, so there we go. So they're officially in the horse archers now, which makes me a bit happier about that, because that was kind of annoying me. The fact that they were in the archer lines, which kind of messes things up a bit. But yeah, we had a nice little victory there. A lot of battles, got a lot of experience, and luckily with us being at war now almost constantly, we should be relatively fun. I do, again, still want to take care of the Valkyries, finish them off down here and get that city for myself. That's just more units to recruit, especially for the rest of my faction. And hopefully we'll find someone over here in the Aserai. Again, still thinking about 1 or 2 people, at least per other factions out there to pull into my faction, if it ends up happening. I don't quite know if I'm going to allow just minimum 1, maximum 2. I'll think about it. Let me guys know what you think about it in the comments. Do you think it's fair if it's more 1 or 2? I want to know. But yeah, I've got nothing else for this video. So that's going to be this one ends. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more in the future, you know what to do. This is Jumper Quills, and I'll see you folks in the next one.